I called my son's girlfriend daughter, and I'll never forget her reaction. My son's been dating Sydney for 2 years now. Before she first visited, he gave me one strict rule. Don't mention her mother or any family members. Something bad happened, and she's completely cut off from them. I didn't ask for details. It wasn't my place. When I met Sydney, I genuinely liked her. She's thoughtful, respectful, and you can tell she loves my son. We bonded quickly despite only meeting a handful of times. Last week, they came to visit while I was working on my truck in the driveway. Just routine maintenance, oil change, checking tire pressure, basic stuff. Sydney wandered outside looking curious. What are you doing? I wiped my hands. Just some basic upkeep. Keeps the truck running smooth. She watched for a minute, then admitted, I don't know the first thing about cars. I've always just paid a mechanic for everything. I was surprised. Even basic stuff like this? She nodded, almost embarrassed. Yeah, my dad never taught me, and after he passed, I just never learned. I can teach you a couple things if you want, I offered. Save you some money. These basics aren't hard. Her face lit up. Really? You wouldn't mind? For the next 30 minutes, I showed her how to check tire pressure, find the oil dipstick, check fluid levels. She was a fast learner, asked good questions, wasn't afraid to get her hands dirty. When she successfully checked the last tire on her own, I felt genuinely proud. I smiled, patted her shoulder, and without thinking said, well done, my daughter. The words just slipped out. It's what I always said to my son when he learned something new. But instantly, everything changed. Sydney's smile vanished. Her face went pale. Then her eyes filled with tears. Deep, gut-wrenching sobbing. She dropped to her knees on the garage floor, wailing, full body shaking, curled up in a ball. I crouched down immediately. Sydney, what's wrong? But she couldn't respond. She was hyperventilating, crying so hard she couldn't breathe. I tried everything, rubbing her back, offering water, but nothing worked. My son came running out, face going from confused to panicked. What happened? I don't know. We were just... He didn't wait. He helped Sydney inside to his old bedroom. The door closed. I stood frozen in my driveway, completely lost. 2 hours passed. My son brought her dinner upstairs. Finally, around 9 p.m., he came down. His face was hard. What did you say to her? I explained everything. The car work, how I'd said, well done, my daughter, because I was proud. His face turned red. Are you serious? I specifically told you not to mention her family. I didn't mention her family. I just said daughter because that's what you say when you're proud. It slid out. Well, you triggered something, he snapped. She's having a complete breakdown upstairs. Can I apologize? Please, I didn't mean to hurt her. Forget it. She's not ready to talk. We went back upstairs. I barely slept that night. 2 days of silence passed. Then my son called. Can you come over? Sydney wants to talk. My stomach dropped. Of course. When I arrived, my son hugged me immediately. I'm sorry for yelling. I should have handled that better. It's okay. I understand. Sydney's in the bedroom. She wants to talk privately. I walked down the hall and knocked softly. Sydney was sitting on the bed, eyes red. She started apologizing immediately. I'm so sorry for breaking down like that. I'm a grown woman. I should control my emotions better. I haven't had a meltdown like that in 3 years. I sat across from her. You don't need to apologize. I'm sorry for hurting you. She took a shaky breath. It's not your fault. You didn't know. I just need to explain. Then she told me everything. Her dad died her senior year of college. Her parents married young. Her mom was pregnant, both barely adults. Money was always tight. After her dad passed, she tried staying close to her mother. She'd visit regularly, usually with her boyfriend, until one afternoon when she showed up unannounced. She found her boyfriend in bed with her own mother. Her mother didn't apologize. She told Sydney to leave, chose the boyfriend over her daughter. Sydney looked at me, tears streaming. You're the first person in 4 years who's called me daughter. My own mother never said she was proud of me. Not once. And when you said it, her voice broke. It hit me that I'll never hear those words from her. I stood and hugged her tight. I meant it. I was proud of you, and I'm proud to have you in our family. Now Sydney calls me every Sunday, and I make sure to tell her I'm proud of her every single time.